And if Tessa Blanchard wanted that fight, well, she's gonna get it. It is Trifecta and Absolution at Survivor Series. Jeff Hardy calling out anyone back there. Well, he said anyone. Brock, the match is done. The match is over. And he hasn't finished. But look out here. Cassius Ohno of all people. Ohno coming to the aid of Jeff Hardy. For the first time since No Way Out, Kyle O'Reilly in action. And he'll go one-on-one with the United States Champion, Pete Dunne, for the final spot on Team Raw. Hammerlock. DDT from Andrade! Andrade is on Team Raw! And welcome to the Survivor Series match! It's the Revival! Shatter Machine and Andrade! Andrade just got his welcome in, courtesy of the Revival! Hello everyone and welcome! This is Monday Night Raw, the final edition of Raw before the Survivor Series event. And Team Raw versus Team ECW is certainly heating up as we await to see who will take the final two spaces on Team Raw. There's one of the men involved, and there's his opponent tonight. O'Reilly not saying a word in response to Pete Dunne, because Dunne might well have a point, but as Dunne mentioned, it is our main event of the evening here in Brooklyn. Kyle O'Reilly, Pete Dunne for the final spot on Team Raw Survivor Series. What a match that is going to be here this evening. And to start the evening, we find out who's going to be on Team Raw for the third spot. It is Zack Ryder taking on the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. We saw Zack Ryder 2 weeks ago getting assaulted by Johnny Gargano, and in that moment telling Sting, or a week after rather, telling Sting that he wanted that chance. He wanted retribution. He wanted to be on Team Raw. Sting couldn't promise him, rightfully so from the Stinger, couldn't promise him the spot. You know, it's, you got to earn these spots is the way Raw's doing it. You got to fight for them. And so far, every spot but Roman Reigns' has been fought for. Andrade, of course, the other member of Team Raw. Ryder wanted in, but he has to go through this man to get that spot. One of the newest acquisitions to Monday Night Raw in recent weeks. We are, of course, on about the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Styles making his way out here in Brooklyn. I'd imagine the last time he was here, well, it was SummerSlam, and he certainly wasn't a fan favorite in that hour. But now he is here on the red brand and looking to prove his allegiance to it as soon as he possibly can as well, by trying to get himself onto Team Raw for Survivor Series, stand alongside Roman Reigns, Andrade, and the winner of Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly here tonight. But in order to do that, he's going to have to fend off the potential upset that could come his way, courtesy of Zack Ryder. Ryder, it seems, as Sting put it to him last week, is kind of everything or nothing mentality, that you lose this, I can't give you another chance. Those were basically the words of the Stinger. If you can't make it count, these opportunities are never really going to come for you again. And of course, the Long Island native in his home state with the crowd well behind him here this evening. Ryder and Styles competing for the opportunity to be on Team Raw. Here we go. By the end of this evening, Monday Night Raw will have its full team assembled. ECW will have its full team assembled by the end of their episode, as, of course, Adam Cole and Braun Strowman will collide one-on-one for the final spot on Team ECW, stand alongside the Revival and team captain Johnny Gargano. Plenty happened last week on ECW with the arrival of Roman Reigns onto ECW, and it wouldn't surprise me if ECW in some ways or measures are out for revenge. Dropped down by Ryder there, couldn't get the move off in time, and as such Styles is able to cancel it out by colliding into him. But here we go, it's Ryder in charge here. Maybe a bit of commentator's curse as he's sent to the turnbuckle by Styles now, who looks for the corner trap punches, standing on that second rope, crowd counting along. Ryder pushes the phenomenal one away, however. Both men, former United States champions. I imagine AJ Styles might be looking to get gold back around his waist here on Monday Night Raw, but before he can get to any hopes of that, he's got to go through Ryder and maybe Survivor Series if he wins here tonight. What a suplex neck breaker there from Zack Ryder, kind of folded into a neck breaker as he hits a double leg flapjack there to take AJ Styles down. First cover of the match here by Ryder to get on Team Raw to kick out of 2. Ryder still full of hope in that moment, though, not letting it back down, not backing down from the fight in front of him right now. AJ Styles are coming back with a good forearm, kick in the gut. Phenomenal one might be starting to cook up some offense here on 2. Zack Ryder in the corner, what a lariat. Styles, top rope, Ryder in trouble. Styles in, went for the frog splash there, but the knees were up in time. Ryder knows he has to win this. He has to win this. This could be his last chance saloon, and he's making the most of it right now. Nice swinging neck breaker there from Ryder. Knee drop onto Styles as well. Say what you will about the 2019 AJ Styles had, but Zack Ryder looking to, from the get-go, make 2020 one to remember for him. Looking the gut there. Sent into the turnbuckle. Here goes Styles now. Leg is trapped and driving the knee down into the mat there. Agony for Zack Ryder, but an effective move from Styles with a basement dropkick follow-up as well. My goodness. Cover is made. Has the pin. Didn't hook the legs, but Ryder only just got the shoulder up at 2 there. Really weak kick out from Ryder, and that may be a confidence booster for AJ Styles, maybe already sensing that Ryder could be on death's door or not. Tiger bomb from Ryder, cover again, there's 2 and also nearly 3. Close but no cigar on that one, but Ryder coming back with a big move right there and then. And AJ Styles weeping. The offensive Ryder here, who's going to go to the outside with a drop kick through the ropes. And Ryder with control. Back in the ring we go now. Really trying for this upset. Is he knocking on the door of Team Raw? Will Roman Reigns and Andrade have to stand alongside Ryder here this evening? Blowski boot from Ryder. Could that be what takes him to Team Raw? 1, 2. Styles kicks out at 2. Ryder thought he had him, but he'll go up high. He's gonna risk it all here. Went for the splash, but the knees up in time. Turnabout is fair play. Styles getting a tit for tat on that one. Back fist there from Styles. Getting in his strikes right now. Ryder is reeling from them. Styles finding a second breath within him. Backdrop from Styles now as the sweat bounces off his body and shines in the spotlights. AJ Styles looking to take a big risk, trying to pull himself up to the top here with Ryder on the apron. This could be a colossal move for both men. Ryder recovers and kicks Styles and then throws him off from the top. Ryder sees the moment. Top rope. 450, but the knees were up. The knees were up in time. And Styles has him now. brain buster from Styles. And the move of an old rival in Finn Balor. Top rope goes Styles now. Spiral tap. And Ryder could be done for. So close to victory. But an ambitious 450 might have been his undoing. Styles lines up in the waiting process. Phenomenal forearm. Phenomenal forearm from Styles. Flush in the face of Zack Ryder. Good night, Ryder. So close, but not quite. AJ Styles is on Team Raw. Roman Reigns, Andrade Cien Almas, AJ Styles. The Phenomenal One does it in Brooklyn. He is going to Survivor Series. Ryder walks out in his own 2 feet, but with the most bitter of disappointment within him. But for the Phenomenal One, it is joy as he goes to Survivor Series. Quite a lot to take on board there from what we heard. Interesting to hear from both Rhea Ripley and then Ono and Hardy. A lot to take into account there. We know, of course, here tonight in an interpromotional matchup between Jazzy Gabert and Sonya Deville later on this evening, as Raw and SmackDown collide on Monday Night Raw here this evening. And of course, Trifecta and Absolution will collide at Survivor Series. Ono and Hardy, meanwhile, taking care of their own business with that discussion there. Very interesting to hear. And I hope that what Ono was going on about having a plan for Jeff Hardy ends up coming to fruition. He had a very fair point that he brought up, but also a very fair point brought up by Hardy. The threat of the Beast. Nevertheless, we move on here to our next contest this evening. It will be Yo of the Punky 3K going one-on-one with one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Shelton Benjamin. Smile could be on Benjamin's face after last week when he put out the challenge to the Dangerous Alliance in the DCC. Did not have to wait long for the DCC to respond to the call, who accepted it on ECW, but now they sit and wait for the Dangerous Alliance to pick up the call and to make it a triple threat tag team match between the tag team champions of this company at Survivor Series. And here is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, accompanied by the other half in Lars Sullivan. Supremacy out in their full force as a tag team. Of course, the third member, Brock Lesnar, hopefully isn't in the building here tonight. Otherwise, Ono and Hardy may want to get ready to batten down those hatches and prepare to go to war. As for right now, though, Benjamin entering the ring with a lot of confidence being expressed. You can see it in his mannerisms, in his walk. There's a natural swagger to him. He feels confident, and he's certainly exuding it as well. And on top of that, of course, the last few weeks now, Benjamin's been awful cocky towards War Machine as well. Been calling them out for his bickering, as he would practically put it, and their problems as a tag team, saying that they stand no chance of succeeding against Supremacy. We'll see if his money is, and his mouth is as well, which with him being the gold standard, that could very well be the case. Right now, though, it's Yo and Benjamin in the singles contest here this evening. Great chance for Yo to express his singles athleticism, shall we say, his ability as a singles wrestler. The show watches on from the outside. Barclays 3K were in action last week against the Authors of Pain on the losing side of things, but they tried for that upset win. I believe it was Yo who took the pin in that contest, so he might be looking for a rebound to the best of his abilities as well. And what better way to rebound than to defeat one half of the World Tag Team Champions? There was an uppercut there from Yo in the turnbuckle on Benjamin. Unable to capitalize, though. Benjamin coming in now. Monkey flip from the gold standard. It's going to be another uphill battle for Yo. They both have incredible speed and athleticism going for them, as Shelton Benjamin shows off right there and then. High kick there onto Yo, who's staggering as he comes back in the ring and gets met with a drop kick there by Shelton Benjamin, who goes into the cover. Early cover in this contest, only the count of one. No surprise there. Didn't pin the legs down either. Didn't hook the leg, so even easier for him to kick out. What's Yo got in mind? Oh, impact DDT there from Yo. Face first, and then the mat goes Benjamin. You felt the impact of it. Could it be enough for victory? Oh, it's a kick out of two there from Shelton Benjamin. Yo, though, big move. They've shaken up the foundations of this matchup and may have given the DCC, if they're watching, something to take note of. Benjamin's defense may be something that they can, focus on, and if the Dangerous Alliance are going to accept the challenge, then I would imagine Paul Heyman's watching on as well. Counter to the suplex there from Yo, who gets a bulldog, onto Shelton Benjamin. Quick to the top rope he goes. Elbow drop from Yo. Incredible height on that one as well. Got all of it, and Benjamin reeling somewhat in the moments following up from it. And Yo capitalizing here as well. Good flying forearm. Nice quick elbow drop as well onto Shelton Benjamin. Doing everything that he can right now is Yo to cause that big upset, to cause that big win. You could hear that elbow there. That sounded hard there from Benjamin. Tilt-a-whirl neck breaker as well. Up and over he went around Yo before hitting that. And Yo is in trouble here. Big power bomb from Benjamin. Just expressing his power advantage there. Cover is made. Is Yo done for? Oh, the shoulder's up at two. And again, like we saw in the prior match, not exactly the strongest kick out we've ever seen. Yo may be feeling the impact of that power bomb. Oh, good, gets out of the way though of that elbow drop attempt from Benjamin. Bulldogs him down once again. Benjamin may be the stronger athlete, but Yo showing that his speed is certainly keeping him in this contest. Kicking the leg made though by Benjamin. And forearm in the face as well. Is Yo in trouble again here? Off the ropes he comes. Oh, good God! Hoisted up and dumped down into the mat there. Super kick from Benjamin. Yo might be out on his feet here. Benjamin might be looking to end things. And to send a statement to the DCC, and I think he hopes the Dangerous Alliance heading to Survivor Series, but Yo is still fighting here. Puts him down to one knee there, and look at this now in the small of the back. Yo just putting everything out there that he can. And Yo gonna try and finish this contest off. Yeah, Yo might try and shake the confidence of Benjamin and Supremacy heading into Survivor Series. Oh, the counters made by Benjamin. Pay Dirt connects. And this one is over. Just like that, Shelton Benjamin defeats Yo. Counted him, planted him into the mat. And the talk of them earlier, Hanson was watching that match closely backstage, but Shelton Benjamin is your winner this evening. And that'll be good momentum for Supremacy heading into Survivor Series. But will the Dangerous Alliance pick up the call? Well, folks, speaking of Survivor Series, some huge news broken over the week. At Survivor Series, Daniel Bryan and Bobby Fish will meet one-on-one, Raw versus SmackDown. After Bryan's invasion of SmackDown, the match was confirmed to happen. And Bryan, earlier in the week, had this to say about Bobby Fish. What a match we are heading towards between those two. I cannot wait. Two of the all-time greats of this universe meeting one-on-one at Survivor Series. What a night that show is stacked up to be. Brand Supremacy or not, it's going to be spectacular. Nevertheless, we move on to our next contest here this evening. Prince Pretty in the building. Tyler Breeze going to go one-on-one here this evening with Team Raw representative Andrade Cien Almas. Breeze making his way out here, looking for that big win over Andrade here. If there's anyone who could do it, it might be the two-time world champion. Breeze ready, confident as ever. Him and Andrade could be a very strong contest here this evening as well, something to entertain us immensely, as I think we will also get from that fantastic main event that is coming our way between Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly. Great to see O'Reilly back on Raw, of course, for the first time since No Way Out. We all remember what happened in No Way Out as well with Walter. Dunne reminding O'Reilly of that earlier. Right now for Andrade, it'll be about getting that confidence factor for him heading into Survivor Series. And if he can pick up a win over a guy as successful in this company as Tyler Breeze has been, that is massive for the confidence of El Idolo, something which he already has in spades. So Tyler Breeze getting ready here this evening. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! We are backstage! LECW has invaded! Dash Wilder with a chair onto Andrade! Wilder, he seems to be on the hunt for Roman Reigns here this evening. Wilder walking through the back, and there's Reigns! Wilder came to Raw for revenge for Scott Dawson, and Roman Reigns was lying in wait. Andrade may have been taken out, but now so too is Wilder. Roman Reigns beating down one half of the Revival and dragging him now to the parking lot. Oh my goodness, Reigns is going to make a statement out of him. Oh, Gargano! Gargano came to Raw as well. This is for Scott Dawson. As Wilder saved by Gargano in the same breath that Reigns saved Andrade. Or was it too late? But the fight is on between the captains again. Reigns and Gargano one more time before Survivor Series at each other's throats, and the phenomenal one is watching closely, but he isn't making a move. AJ Styles is watching as Gargano and Reigns, they could brawl all the way to Survivor Series. What a fight has broken out backstage between Roman Reigns and Johnny Gargano. Monday Night Raw just kicked itself up one hell of a notch. Team Raw and Team ECW, what a fight it is going to be at Survivor Series. Folks, I've been informed. Yes, I've just received word that the security has made their way backstage and they are escorting Gargano and Dash Wilder out of the building right now. But has the damage been done? The assault with a chair onto Andrade. And on top of that, AJ Styles just standing there and watching. That is certainly something to take in as well. But right now we move on to our next contest of the evening here. I know it's tough to move on from what we just saw. That was huge. But coming up right now, it is time for the Raw and SmackDown cross-branded match here on Monday Night Raw. Sonya Deville will go one-on-one with Jazzy Gabba. A Trifecta Absolution and Trifecta colliding here ahead of their 3v3 match at Survivor Series. Blanchard not in the building, as Ripley said, but Ripley is in the building alongside the alpha female. And I think it's safe to say that Brooklyn, they don't really like Trifecta and anyone associated with it. Towards the ring comes Jazzy Gabba, and it gives you an indicator of just how hated Trifecta is, and Sonya Deville isn't moving a muscle. The fight seems to be about to get on right away. Sonya wants that to happen. Jazzy Gabba has no problems with it. Here we go between Deville and Gabba ahead of Survivor Series. Mandy Rose standing alongside Sonya Deville. Rhea Ripley standing alongside Jazzy Gabba. If anything breaks down here at ringside, it wouldn't surprise me either, given that it was 2 weeks ago now on SmackDown where Gabba and Ripley invaded and took out Deville and Mandy Rose. Of course, last week it was Paige on Gabba with that steel chair. A great 3v3 contest that's going to be between these two dominant groups. Trifecta, of course, nominated right now for the Faction of the Year award. There is still plenty of time left for you to vote. The voting's open until the end of the month, so be sure to get your votes in if you have not already. Big blows in the gut there from Sonya Deville onto Jazzy Gabba there. May have a height advantage as the alpha female, but Deville trying to utilize a striking advantage here. Suplex, float over cover, gets a count of 2. Look at that. Deville straight into another cover, but Gabba getting up the shoulder as soon as she could. Plenty of actions going on Monday Night Raw, that's for certain. Fantastic show we've had so far, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what else we have to come our way here tonight. What's going to happen in that main event? Oh, I don't know, but what I do know is that slam certainly took a lot out of Sonya Deville. And a senton splash comes in after it from Jazzy Gabba as well, just planting herself onto Deville there. Taking some fight out of it to go along with it. In the corner now, there's that splash once again. Jazzy Gabba controlling the pacing of this matchup right now. And controlling Sonya Deville as well. Threw her up with that gorilla press slam. Mandy Rose trying to get involved here, trying to create an opening for her friend and partner at Survivor Series. That made her down. Neck crank followed up there from Sonya Deville. The opening certainly worked by Mandy Rose. Jazzy Gabba right up to her feet and planting Deville, right back down into the mat. Gabba's actions in this matchup right now are just a showcase of the destruction the Trifecta brings to the table each and every week that they are around on Monday Night Raw. It's why Tessa Blanchard has dominated not only NXT, but Monday Night Raw as well. Steel takedown of her own there from Sonya Deville. Ripley standing on the outside. Will she intervene in this contest, though, is the question. It wouldn't surprise me. Hold in there on Gabba, but she fought her way out of it fairly convincingly. Look out now from behind. Sidewalk slam into a backbreaker. Power slam backbreaker there from Jazzy Gabba, and the alpha female looking to deliver a huge blow here on Sonya Deville. Power bomb down in the mat there. Oh no, looking for the Omega Slam. looking for the Omega Slam to put this one all away. Hoists her up, but DeVille able to get out of harm's way there. And not only that, but look at DeVille picking her up, way up in the air. Huge power bomb from DeVille. Cover's made. Is it victory? Oh, kick out at 2. And now look, Ripley getting involved. Ripley intervening how Rose did earlier. The backbreaker connects on Sonya Deville as a result of the distraction. Jazzy Gabert once again way up in the air. Gorilla press slam to Deville, who retreats out of the ring, but right into the path of Rhea Ripley. Sonya Deville able to get up on her own 2 feet though. But right into a massive kick in the gut there. Jazzy Gabbert's controlled this match for the majority of it. Look out here. Roll up though by DeVille, trying to secure the victory. Oh, she got her! She got her! Sonya Deville got her! The roll up worked! DeVille pins Gabbert! DeVille pins Gabbert and hang on up! Hopping over the barricade, it's Paige! Paige with a chair on Ripley! Absolution walk into enemy waters! And they reign supreme! Tension in the ranks for Team Raw already, but who will fill in the final spot on that team? Kyle O'Reilly or Pete Dunne? Here we go this evening. Our main event is up next. What an evening it's been in Brooklyn. The last time we were here was for SummerSlam, and this show has given us all the shock quality that we had from that great event as well. But here is our main event of the evening. Kyle O'Reilly versus the Bruiserweight, the United States Champion Pete Dunne, who takes the 4th and final spot on this team. A warm response for Kyle O'Reilly on his return for the first time since No Way Out. We have seen O'Reilly here on Raw, and we all remember what happened on that show, the invasion of Walter, when it seemed like O'Reilly had it won, when it seemed like Kyle O'Reilly was about to become World Heavyweight Champion. It all went away from a man not even signed to Monday Night Raw, as the Stinger informed us. Kyle O'Reilly robbed of an opportunity that he had dreamed for, and that he was seconds away from achieving. O'Reilly since then has been in recluse, but he's here tonight, and the crowd with a warm response to him, cheering him on here. But will they do the same for his opponent? Oh yes, because these two men are fantastic athletes and are going to give us a fantastic match tonight for the final spot on Team Raw. The United States champion in the building, Pete Dunne, ready and raring to go. Dunne is here. He is ready to compete. He is ready to fight. Imagine what that team would look like for Team Raw with the World Heavyweight and United States champion on the team. Team ECW doesn't have a champion on it. And it won't either, regardless of who wins between Adam Cole or Braun Strowman. Team Raw, by the end of this evening, could have two, and on paper, that would certainly help it look like the finer team due to the accomplishments that the two men will carry into Survivor Series with them. But if you had to ask me, he might well be a champion. But I think my money's on O'Reilly. I think O'Reilly's got something to prove after No Way Out. I think there is so much hatred within O'Reilly. Bitter aggravation within O'Reilly for being inches away from being the World Heavyweight Champion, and to have it all taken away from him in the blink of an eye, essentially, through the arrival of Walter. We still don't know why. And O'Reilly hasn't said anything either since those events. And we didn't hear him earlier on this evening. He just stood there when Dunne said, if you're thinking about Walter, I will smack him out of your head and smack my way onto Team Raw with it. Kyle O'Reilly certainly cannot afford to have his mind clouded with the thoughts of Walter. He needs to be focused on Pete Dunne. He needs to make sure that his full attention is going to the Bruiserweight, because if it isn't, Dunne's right, he will beat him. But I think O'Reilly has that mentality with him where he's able to kind of cloud things away, where he's able to mask all his problems, and he's able, once he gets in that ring, once that bell rings, to put on a fantastic contest. Great evasion out of that double under suplex there from O'Reilly. And breaking out some shots now is Kyle O'Reilly. Look out. Oh, great forearm in the corner there from O'Reilly. Goes up to the second rope now. Interesting risk maybe on its way. Will it pay off for O'Reilly? Second rope. Hurricanrana. Beautiful move there. O'Reilly trying to follow up a planter with a lariat there, courtesy of the Bruiserweight. Team ECW has already left their mark on Raw this evening. Huge German suplex, great bridge from Dunne on his tiptoes and all, but it's not enough to get onto Team Raw. As I said, though, Team ECW have left their impact this evening already, and that may well fire up Andrade and Roman Reigns, but will it really fire up the winner of this contest? Are they going to have that same kind of passion and anger within them for an action that happened when they weren't on the team yet, when their minds were focused instead on the matchup that they're currently in right now? We'll see. We'll see what the passion and drive will be for the winner of this contest. Will it match that of Roman Reigns? Certainly, who has plenty of fire and anger towards ECW after what happened here this evening. Right now, though, Kyle O'Reilly focuses down and just trying to put away Pete Dunne. Drags him to the middle of the ring here. O'Reilly going to look for a submission hold from the looks of things. Yes, he is. Twisting around into an ankle lock. Look at the elevation on it. Look at the angle at which that ankle is bent. That is a painful submission hold locked in there, but oh, great speed there from Pete Dunne to just kick him away with one leg and all. Look out now. Dunne in position. Oh, on the top rope there. Throat first into it. Cover is made. Team Raw hasn't called Pete Dunne yet. O'Reilly slow back up to his feet, but still at least showing effort to try and get back up to them. That's a great fight from O'Reilly. In the corner now we go. Dunne in position here. Looking for something big. Oh, working over the arm. Yanking that arm back. That's not going to do any good for Kyle O'Reilly. That is certainly going to take away stuff of chasing the dragon, and especially, of course, the guillotine. The hell? What the? Oh, what a move from Dunne! What a move! Cover's made! Oh! Count of 2. He folded him inside out, upside down, and then at that suplex power bomb. Oh! O'Reilly though, responding with a big hit of his own. And look at this now, O'Reilly. Oh, hammerlock cradle suplex from Kyle O'Reilly now. Cover's made. Is it Team Raw? Oh, it's a kick out of 2. You have to ask the question though, and it's hard to ask right now because this match, it seemed, just picked up big time between these guys. But whoever wins this match, they're going to have problems with someone on the other team. Hang on, German suplex kick out of 1 by O'Reilly. Dunne has had his spat with Andrade over the United States title previously. And of course, how is Kyle O'Reilly going to work with Roman Reigns? Given what happened in No Way Out, given everything that was said in the lead up to that match, how is O'Reilly going to be able to work with the World Heavyweight Champion? How is Andrade and Pete Dunne going to work together after they've been to battle a number of times? Especially, of course, in that fatal 4-way at No Mercy. There could be turmoil in the air for whoever wins this contest, and of course add that onto the turmoil that seems to be expressing itself between AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. Monday Night Raw might well have the bigger team, the bigger names, the bigger accomplishments if Dunne wins, but do they have drama within them? Is it a case where it's 4 tremendous individuals combined with, combined as a team? And are they not going to be able to work as a team? And more importantly, is Kyle O'Reilly just about to be on that team? Sunset flip, but Dunne kicks out right away. And O'Reilly starts corking off with these forearms. You know you're in trouble. You know it's going to hurt. And Dunne is feeling that right now. Look at how long it's taken to recover. And look at O'Reilly, pent up. He's ready to go here. Oh, knee in the face from Kyle O'Reilly there. Big smack turns him round. He's in position. Saito suplex down on his neck. There comes Pete Dunne. Top rope now. Kyle O'Reilly. Big risk. Will it pay off? Oh, missed with the knees. Tell you what, despite what happened in No Way Out, though, Kyle O'Reilly doesn't look to be missing a step here. Doesn't look to be missing a beat. He looks to be honed in and as focused as possible. But oh, Pete Dunne may have just whiplashed all of the fight out of Kyle O'Reilly. That neck could be in incredible pain. That could have been the stinger right there. Single leg Boston Crab now. O'Reilly crawling for the ropes. Is he going to be able to make them here? Oh, doesn't even need to make the ropes. He knew there was an opening, and he made the most of it, kicking Dunne away there. Crowd has been on fire for this main event so far. It doesn't feel like things are done between these two guys. They've picked up, certainly, but it still seems as if they've got a breath to go through before we're in for a fantastic contest. Up against the barricade now. Look out, dumped down on the top of it. Oh, big boot there from Dunne. And O'Reilly certainly felt all of that one as he's sent back in the ring here. Pete Dunne in control now. Bruiserweight all over Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly in big trouble. Snapping the arm back there as the United States champion. Kicking the gut, countered. Elbow there from O'Reilly. Corked him with a forearm again. Kicks his leg out from underneath him as well. Kyle O'Reilly now making things happen here. In the corner we go. Oh, big forearm in the face again from O'Reilly. Got all of it. Second rope again. Looking to repeat exactly what he went for earlier. The Hurricanrana might be up next on that second rope. O'Reilly in. Caught out of midair. Power bomb from Dunne. What a counter. Oh, that was awesome from Dunne, but he can't capitalize. Here goes O'Reilly again. And the lumps are being kicked out of Pete Dunne. Turnabout is fair play. Tit for tat. Dunne's arm getting snapped back by O'Reilly. And O'Reilly in now, has the arm. Oh, smacks it. And cranks it. And a back suplex after it as well. Fantastic from Kyle O'Reilly. And he's looking for the killer blow. He sees it. He's wrenched it. Guillotine, guillotine, guillotine from O'Reilly. Guillotine from O'Reilly. Will Dunne tap? Will Dunne tap? Is Kyle O'Reilly going to Survivor Series? He's got it locked in deep. Oh, but maybe too much too soon. Dunne able to escape there. Maybe O'Reilly went for it too soon. And Dunne's going to make him pay. Sit out tombstone. Wow, this match has picked up. This match is incredible now. Dunne taking a risk. Elbow drop to the back of Kyle O'Reilly. From the apron to the floor. And O'Reilly is in huge trouble. Face first. He goes into the apron. Did O'Reilly try too much to finish the contest off with that guillotine? Did he put all his eggs in one basket? Oh no, trouble here for O'Reilly. Moonsault, oh, the knees were up in time. Knees up in time. Last minute counter there from O'Reilly. But he's still going. Here we go. Has him in. Pump, handle, driver from O'Reilly. Leg is hooked. Shoulders are down. And it's still not enough as Dunne's able to get the shoulder up at 2 there. Kyle O'Reilly though, staying on him. Just how he did in No Way Out with Roman Reigns. Refusing to give up, refusing to give his opponent a moment to rest. Dunne in, however. X-Plex from Dunne. Could that be all? Is the bitter end going to come away? No! If it was denied by O'Reilly. Tiger suplex to Dunne. 100 miles an hour these guys are going in their attempt to get to Survivor Series. Will the next guillotine make Dunne tap? Will the bitter end finish off Kyle O'Reilly? Whatever the outcome, what a match this has been. And if these guys are willing to sacrifice this much just to get on Team Raw, what are they going to do at Survivor Series? On the top rope now, not a place that Pete Dunne will want to be. Oh, just arm cranked him to the floor there. And O'Reilly, top rope, he'll go again. Will it be the knee drop once more? No. Dunne slowly getting to his feet. Missile drop kick from O'Reilly. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not again. He's here. He's here. Walter is here. Walter is in the building. And O'Reilly sees it. He's looking at him, but Dunne's to his feet. Walter in again on O'Reilly. Better end from Dunne. Cover is made. Pete Dunne is going to Survivor Series. Walter screws Kyle O'Reilly again. Ring Conf does it once more. O'Reilly's loss is Dunne's gain. Kyle O'Reilly defeated. Oh, here we go. Back in the building. Johnny Gargano. Gargano back in the building. And assaulting the United States champion. Just how last week went. Just how it went. On Andrade. But it's Gargano this time on Dunne. Goat Slayer to the United States champion. But Gargano is getting the hell out of there. And for good reason. Rainstorm in the ring. Gargano getting out of trouble though. But for the second week in a row, ECW gets one over on Team Raw. Gargano stands tall.